As Wraith orders the cohort to a sudden stop after a 2-day journey through the swamps of Lar, you cast him a questioning glance. He points to a mountain in the distance, towering towards the white blue sky. We're here. A moment passes before you notice the opening at the foot of the mountain, like a crack in the hull of an insect's egg. If there's information on those masked elves, then this is where we'll find it, he says as he steers his horse around and makes for Calibrock.
Back already?
What do you need our help with?
Oh, nothing too taxing. Do you see that trader over there? I only need you to deliver these flowers to her.
It would mean more to her if you delivered them.
No. She needs to get the flowers first. She's beautiful, smart, kind. A guy like me has no chance. You'll see when you speak to her.
Uh-huh. Why do you need us for this?
I can't leave my wares unattended. Look, there's no catch to this. I just need these flowers delivered.
All right, we'll do it. Give me the flowers.
Right away. Thank you, Paleblood. I'll be waiting.
We meet again, Paleblood.
Someone asked me to give you this.
Oh, my, aren't they beautiful? May I ask who it was that sent you?
Kel, a trader who has his stand on the western end of the square.
Him? Such a sweet man. Will you bring him this as a token of my gratitude? I'd be eternally grateful.
I'm not...
Thank you, Paleblood. You're a treasure.
Back already?
We did as you asked.
You did? And, how did she react?
She wanted me to give you this as a token of gratitude.
A gift for a gift? Oh, what a marvellous woman. Here, something for you as well. Maybe you'll find a use for it.
Much obliged.
You know, since you were such a great help, there is another task you could help me with.
What now?
I would like you to deliver more gifts for my fair lady over there. The flowers were a good start, but now my offerings must do more than elicit a faint smile. They must inflame the heart.
Another delivery? You know, it would really mean more if you delivered it yourself.
You still don't get it. I can't just walk over there and give her these gifts. No, it has to be this way, please.
Fine, I'll deliver it. Hand it over.
Thank you, Paleblood. There's just one small matter. The gifts. I'll need you to procure them for me first.
You don't even have them?
Well, I mean, I can't simply leave my wares unattended to get them myself. That's where you come in. Not to worry, you will... I only need you to deliver these flowers to her.
It would mean more to her if you delivered them.
No, no, no. She needs to get the flowers first. She's beautiful, smart, kind. A guy like me has no chance. You'll see when you speak
Yourself.
You still don't get it. Be reimbursed and then some.
All right. What do you need me to get?
3 things. A gold necklace to complement her delicate neck, a bottle of the finest perfume from Kalaya, and a cluster of fresh Nidari eggs.
Forget it. I don't have time for this.
Well then, I don't have time for you either.
Yes?
Back.
Oh no, this again.
Throwing your life away.
I could use some healing!
Good to see you again, General.
You wanted to discuss something?
Ah, yes. Since we'll be working with you for the foreseeable future, I thought you might want to invest in us.
Invest? We're already paying you.
For our superior service, yes. But we could do even more for you. Be more.
Like what?
Oh, you know, equipment upgrades, better training, improvements that will make us more useful to you.
Okay, I'm interested. What would I have to do?
It's simple. The company only requires one material. Crab dung.
Crab dung?
Yes. Our alchemists need it for a myriad of things. All you have to do is keep an eye out for it on your travels. Bring it back to me, and I'll put it to good use.
Can I just pay you instead?
You can, but then we'd have to find another merchant to buy this stuff from. And as the ship business isn't a popular one, there aren't many.
I'll let you know if I find any.
Fantastic. Good luck, General.
How's the Black Company doing? Need anything?
We're keeping a low profile here. It lets us keep...
You'll be asking the General to do your laundry next, Pavon.
Sorry, boss, but the General did ask.
It's all right. Tell me about this...
Yes. For weeks now, our supplies and belongings have been disappeared. Whoever this derelict is, they know how to cover their tracks. The company has more important tasks to keep us occupied. So if
How do you know it's a derelict?
Because I used to be one. And it's exactly what I would do if I was trying to pocket a profit without getting caught. Like I said,
Maybe I should hire him or her instead.
I am laughing.
I'll look into this. Are there any leads?
No. But check one of our stashes. Maybe we missed something. Clue or a footprint.
Okay. I'll see what I can do.
Just give the word.
What's your opinion of Catras?
You do know I'm standing right here, don't you?
Maybe we missed something. Clue or a footprint.
Okay. I'll see what I can do.
Nice try, General. I know better than to gossip while the boss is around.
Have you by any chance seen two dwarves in the city?
Funny you should ask. I did actually. About a week back. The boss mentioned the mess going on with the dwarves. So they caught my attention.
And?
And I had them watched. One of them went around trying to get a letter couriered. So I posed as a messenger and took it. Turns out it was just a letter from a homesick boy to his father. Here, take a look for yourself.
So, what's the plan?
Thanks for the letter. Did they mention where they were headed next?
No, and I didn't ask. The other one, his friend, had the most intense stare. Once I realised they were homeless, I wanted out of the conversation as soon as possible.
Okay. How did they look? Did it seem like they were in trouble?
Trouble? No, I wouldn't say that. The other one, the companion, mentioned they were kicked out at the inn for starting a brawl. They seemed quite proud of it.
I see. I'll be going.
Farewell.
Damn it! Stay dead! Is that the best you can?
I need help over here.
Back already?
All right.
3 things. A gold necklace to complement her delicate neck. A bottle of the finest perfume from...
A gold necklace? That's not very...
And it's not supposed to be. Any solid gold necklace will do. It is the expected gift, the ordinary gift. Any attempt to impress with it will fall flat. But neither can it be neglected.
I see. Why Chilean perfume? Is that her favorite?
Well, how should I know? What I am sure of is that any other suitor would offer Imperium scents, or even, Lord forbid, Windholm musk. No one else would be bold enough, or rich enough to offer Chilean.
Uh-huh. Nidari eggs?
Yes, they're a delicacy. Haven't you ever had them?
Can't say that I have.
Oh, then you must try it sometime. A perfect offering for my fair lady. If you can find an Nidari colony, all you have to do is collect the precious egg clusters.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Oh, thank you, Pale Blood. Pay close attention to her reaction when you give them to her. Let me know once you have.
We meet again, Pale Blood.
I have to go.
Pity.
Out of the way. What do we have here? Okay, let's search. Wait, what is that?
It's an Adari. It's getting away with something from the stash.
After it!
Damn it, stay dead!
That way?
Don't let it get away!
I hate these things.
What's this?
Lead on then.
Oh, you're getting a good return on your investment. Come on!
Huh. Interesting.
Good to see you again, General.
There was a glowing jellyfish-looking creature that stole one of your documents. I figured you'd want it back.
Glowing jelly. Ah, you mean the Nadari? No, it's claws. I should have known. Thank you for taking care of it, General. Go ahead and keep the document as thanks. I'm sure you'll find a use for it.
Thanks.
Of course. Anything else?
I'll be going.
Farewell.
Back already?
Show me your wares.
Of course. Take a look.
Sure.
Guess the smith isn't here.
But look, there's a note on his workbench.
Guess the smith isn't here.
But look, there's a note on his workbench. Gone hunting? That's not very helpful.
Well, maybe he'll be back later.
War after war has scarred Fiora, altering the tides of power across much of the continent. In Nортандер, a fragile hope for peace drives the efforts to rebuild a ravaged kingdom. A new beginning dawns for the Morhir, as their new settlement finally takes shape, while the orcs realize the dream of the great Khal in Bargagor. The dwarves carry on in their stronghold below the mountains, and the exalted father rules quietly over the dark elven swamps. It is an era of change. The stretch of land between the border of Hallet and the rugged mountain home of the dwarves is known as the Windwall Outskirts. The mining towns in this region serve as vital trading hubs, with traders coming from all across Fiora to barter for precious moon silver. It is said that 100 sheep could not buy a pinch of pure moon silver, though perhaps that is a tale spun by the hard-bargaining dwarves themselves.
Really?
Anything you need? So long.
Aye.
Knee half guide your sword, General.
What's this?
Anything you need?
What can Earthshapers do?
Protect. Pretty handy in a fight. Or, like we...
What exactly happened between you and Haratir?
Never mind.
Are there lots of women in the Bastion?
No. And it's not as though I didn't know what I was getting...
So long.
Aye.
You got it.
The stretch of land between the border of Hallett and the rugged mountain home of the dwarves is known as the Windwall Outskirts. The mining towns in this region serve as vital trading hubs, with traders coming from all across Fiara to barter for precious moonsilver. It is said that 100 sheep could not buy a pinch of pure moonsilver, though perhaps that is a tale spun by the hard-bargaining dwarves themselves.
what do we have here?
War after war has scarred Fiora, altering the tides of power across much of the continent. In Nортандер, a fragile hope for peace drives the efforts to rebuild a ravaged kingdom. A new beginning dawns for the Morhir, as their new settlement finally takes shape, while the orcs realize the dream of the Great Cow. The dwarves once maintained an underground empire that spanned from Wulfgar to Lar, its massive cities connected by hundreds of miles of carefully hewn tunnels. At its heart was Windholm, the blaze of its forges and the pounding of its hammers giving birth to the greatest dwarvian crafts on Io. Today, the empire is no more, but like the mountains above it, the capital city remains, a living monument to glory long gone.
Oh, hello again.
Here's what you asked for.
Aye. That'll do the trick. Is it tight? My best work can't be rushed.
Yes.
Here we are. Use it well.
I'd like something crafted.
Aye. I've been toying with some designs in my head. I don't have everything I need with me, however, so that's where you come in. Bring back what I need, and I can get to work. Here's the list.
I'll be going.
Aye. Be seeing you. Oh, hello again.
I'll be going.
Aye. Be seeing you.
Welcome back. Did you find any moon silver artifacts?
Here's what I found.
Ah, wonderful. Thank you so much, Surfacer. Compensation, as agreed. Let me know if you find anything else on your travels.
What's
Welcome back. Did you find any moon silver artifacts?
On second thought, I'll get those moon silver artifacts for you.
Thank you, Surfacer. Need help give you luck on your search. Welcome back. Did you find any moon silver artifacts?
I'll be going.
Need help give you luck on your search.
Huh. Interesting.
Ah, you're back. Please tell me you have good news.
Your son and his friend made it to Calibrock, but they left before I got there. I have this letter that he meant to send you. Here.
Another one? Well, thank you for bringing it to me. I always said the surface is a dangerous place. Now let me see. Wait, something is wrong. This letter, it's signed by Idar and the penmanship looks like his, but it doesn't sound like him. I hate to ask you for another favor, but can you find my son and bring him home? I'm afraid something is wrong.
You said it doesn't sound like him, but what leads you to believe he's in trouble?
The letter praises Torren over and over like it's a bloody love sonnet. That's not my son.
He's been on the road for a while. Maybe he's changed. Or maybe he found the courage to tell you.
No. I know my son. He wouldn't write this.
Okay, I'll find him. Does the letter mention where they were headed?
Oh, thank you. The letter doesn't say, but there's a part where he complains about the winds on an open plain.
That sounds like the Howling Steppes.
So you know it? Please, search there first then. Bring my son home to me.
War after war has scarred Fiora, altering the tides of power across much of the continent. In Nортандер, a fragile hope for peace drives the efforts to rebuild a ravaged kingdom. A new beginning dawns for the Morhir, as their new settlement finally takes shape, while the orcs realize the Desolate and austere for as far as the eye can see, the Howling Steppes carve a no-man's land into the heartland of southern Fiora. Intense storms can form with little warning on the windswept plains, but pass just as quickly, thanks to the relentless winds that define the region. Only those who wish to be forgotten linger here.
Okay.
Iria, a question. That other circle mage, the Dreamweaver, she used to be an assassin before she joined Tahar, didn't she?
Iana? Yes.
So would you say she has changed? Has she become more human since the wars?
I don't know. She still has that thirst for violence, but she doesn't act upon it.
I see. Interesting.
Let's be quick.
So it must be.
They killed one of our heroes.
What do you need?
What do you want?
Damn it! Healing now!
What's the latest?
Oi! You! Yeah, I see you! I'm warning you! I'm armed!
I'll keep the bastards off you.
Stay close. What's this?
So, you're stupid as well as deaf. Well, you're here now. What do you want?
Calm down. We're only looking for someone. Idar Grainblast. We have reason to believe he was passing through this area.
This is a trick. He sent you, didn't he? He wants you to take him away from me, that's it. I didn't know what else to do.
So you must be Torren then.
Nihal's bloody hammer, I am! You think you can talk down to me like I'm some stone-brained fool? Huh? You better stop looking at me like that or I'll bust your eyes from you, you bloody skull! Now get lost!
We're not going anywhere.
Fuck you! What did I say? You know what? Forget it! I'll send your eyeballs back to him!
Where to?
Those claws, what was that?
He was paranoid about something. Come on, let's search his things. Maybe there's a clue as to where Idar went. Blazes!
Those aren't animal bones, are they?
This must be Idar.
But why? Why kill him?
I don't know. We should keep looking. Maybe something else can give us answers.
Yes?
Tell me, Wraith, how did you convince the
This looks like Torin's journal. And a letter? Let's see. Blazes. Torin was obsessed with him. It says here that Idar was talking about going back to Windholm. So Torin had to keep him in his life.
Oh, that's creepy. What about the letter?
Let me see. No wonder the last letter sounded strange. Torin wrote it. He was in the middle of writing another one. So, because Torin was afraid Idar was going to leave him, he killed him, and then pretended to write these letters so his father wouldn't notice.
And don't forget carried around his bones like a child's doll.
Guardians. We have to tell Herrick.
I'll leave that conversation to you, General.
What is it?
War after war has scarred Fiara, altering the tides of power across much of the continent. In Nортандер, a fragile hope for peace drives the efforts to rebuild a ravaged kingdom. A new beginning dawns for the Morhir, as their new settlement finally takes shape, while the orcs realize the dream of the great Khal in Bargagor. The dwarves carry on in their stronghold below the mountains, and the exalted father rules quietly over the dark elven swamps. It is the dwarves once maintained an underground empire that spanned from Wulfgar to Lar, its massive cities connected by hundreds of miles of carefully hewn tunnels. At its heart was Windholm, the blaze of its forges and the pound.
You're back. Well, what did you find? Where's my son?
I'm sorry. Your son is dead.
What? No. Not Idar. Are you sure? How could he be dead?
His friend, Torin, he killed him. He killed him and then kept his body with him. He was the one who wrote the letters.
No, you're lying. You made that up.
I'm sorry, but it's the truth. I brought back his body. I thought you would want to bury him.
You're a liar. That's not my son. He's still out there. I know he is. Get away from me. I'll find him myself. General?
War after war has scarred Fiora, altering the tides of power across much of the continent. In Nортандер, a fragile hope for peace drives the efforts to rebuild a ravaged kingdom. A new beginning dawns for the Morhir, as their new settlement finally takes shape, while the orcs realize the dream of the great Khal in Bargagor. The dwarves carry Few maps exist in the Greykeep libraries of the Lorrainian swamplands. A vast underground swath of bog and marsh on the fringes of the Exalted Father's realm. It is a dark, damp, and dismal place, seldom visited by traders or travelers of any sort. Still, the region is home to several dark elven villages.
Just
More
what
of the
I needed.
crescent!
That way? Tell me, Wraith. At that first audience with the Queen, you said that you saw Tahar's disease coming. Why?
As I said, because there's only so much a mind can take. Tahar was troubled, Iria. When your own father is a madman who tries to kill you, what do you expect? These kind of things, they leave a mark on you. Some people can beat it, some can't.
So you're saying Tahar was weak?
No, just human. Sure.
Sure.
Try to keep up.
Over here?
You got it.
Yes.
Sure.
Over here.
Mm-hmm. Really? Sure.
This way. What do we have here?
Lead on then.
What's this? Sounds like a plan.
So, Wraith, back in the Purity Wars, you were quite indifferent to the fate of Nортандер. What made you become an idealist all of a sudden?
I'm not an idealist. I'm only trying to survive. If the God of Light makes it into our world, your race doesn't matter.
Fair point. Tell me, Wraith, how did you convince the Queen to grant you an audience?
I told them I was a dark elven prince.
And they didn't even bother to verify that?
I just had to shout and threaten long enough. If there's one good thing to be said.
War after war has scarred Fiora, altering the tides of power across much of the continent. In Nортандер, a fragile hope for peace drives the efforts to rebuild a ravaged kingdom. A new beginning dawns for the Morhir, as their new settlement finds atop the mammoth stronghold of Greykeep sits King's Vantage, a gathering place of merchants, servants, and nobles alike. From here, the high towers of the keep encircle the terrace, a grove of stone jutting out from the city below. Beyond, the vast countryside of Nортандер stretches to the far.
Huh. Interesting. What's this? What do we have here? Sounds promising. All right, then.
War after war has scarred Fiora, altering the tides of power across much of the continent. In Nортандер, a fragile hope for peace drives the efforts to rebuild a ravaged kingdom. A new beginning dawns for the Morhir, as their new settlement finally takes shape, while the Slowly but surely, the war-torn lands of the Eye are recovering. While the marshland is quieter than it once was, its villagers and merchants driven away, a few daring souls have ventured back into the region. Still, with the threat of bandits and local whispers of nightly haunting.
All right, we're here.
Blazes. This place has seen better days.
You've been here before?
Passed through during the wars, yeah. Anyway, should we get moving?
That's me. Finally, some action.
Now!
Here we go.
Good thing I came prepared.
Fair
Bandits!
enough. Let's do
There's
this.
bound to be more.
Is that the best you can do? Is that the best you can do?
The air feels strange around here.
Maybe there's a fracture nearby.
So this is how it ends.
General Noria?
You're such a disappointment, Tahar. Everybody told me we should have executed you, but I refused to listen.
But
He thinks you're Tahar, General. His spirit must have somehow gotten trapped between this world and the Veil. I don't think reason's gonna work on whatever this is.
I stopped the bloodburn, Sentenza. Nортандер is at peace now. You weren't wrong to trust me. Don't you see?
Man, you know what to do.
Throwing your life away.
I need help over here.
I'm here.
I need help
They
over
killed
here.
one of our heroes.
Yes?
I need help over here.
This is over.
You're next.
Throwing your life away.
This ends now.
Well, that was unexpected.
Where are we going?
What do we have here?
Look at that, boys. We're in.
Over there! One of the Reavers!
Is that the best you can do?
Damn it! Healing now.
Make it good.
Move in.
Damn it! Healing now. This ends now. You're next. I need help over
They
here.
killed one of our heroes.
Uh-huh.
I'm here.
War after war has scarred Fiara, altering the tides of power across much of the continent. In Nортандер, a fragile hope for peace drives the efforts to rebuild a ravaged kingdom. A new beginning dawns for the Morhir, as their new settlement finally takes shape, while the orcs realize the dream of the great Khal in Bargagor. The dwarves carry on in their stronghold below the mountains, and the exalted father rules quietly over the dark elven swamps. It is an era of change, of redefining. Few maps exist in the Greykeep libraries of the Lorrainian swamplands. A vast underground swath of bog and marsh on the fringes of the exalted father's realm. It is a dark, damp, and dismal. War after war has scarred Fiara, altering the tides of power across much of the continent. In Nортандер, a fragile hope for peace drives the efforts to rebuild a ravaged kingdom. A new beginning dawns for the Morhir, as their new settlement finally takes shape, while the orcs realize the dream of the great Khal in Bargagor. The dwarves carry on in the Throne Hall, the inviolable inner sanctum of Greykeep. Here lies Nortander's seat of power, the seat from which her sovereign strikes accords and passes judgment. There is a certain hush to the cavernous hall and its many passages, as if the legacy of kings and queens fills the expanse. Atop the mammoth stronghold of Greykeep sits King's Vantage, a gathering place of merchants, servants, and nobles alike. From here, the high towers of the keep encircle the terrace, a grove of stone jutting out from the
If it isn't the puny paleskin, yes?
I have to be going.
Yes, yes, do as you please. Now, back to work.
War after war has scarred Fiara, altering the tides of power across much of the continent. In Nортандер, A fragile hope for peace drives the efforts to rebuild a ravaged kingdom. A new beginning dawns for the Morhir as their new settlement finally takes shape.